On day 30, we'll drive to the St. Augustine Alligator Farm and Zoological Park. Then we will go to Fort Mantanzas National Monument, then drive further south to look at the beach before turning around and coming back to the lighthouse and then to our hotel. Let's get started. Soon we're arriving at the Alligator Farm. This is one of the oldest roadside attractions in the United States, established in 1893, just 30 years after the Civil War. And it's rather large. It'll take a half a day at least to go looking around. This is the crocodile used in the movie Peter Pan, TikTok. For the most part, I'm going to let you just look around like at a zoo with the labels for the animals. There are many wild birds nesting around the site, and we're going to be looking at a lot of them later. They have a large pond where they have many of the big alligators. These two were fighting and one ran one out of the water. Birds really like to nest around the alligators. It keeps the predators down. There's a huge rookery here at the alligator farm over their main alligator pond, and we're going to look at a lot of those animals. There's about 5 different varieties of birds nesting here. Wood starts trying to get wood nesting material. Feeding her 2 babies, Rosie and Spindle. Pink birds, the 2 white babies. Here you can see the many nesting pairs of wading birds over the alligator pond. This would have been normal out in the Everglades, for instance, to have a lot of birds nesting over alligator holes because that keeps the predators from being around. Gomex, the largest saltwater crocodile known, needed to have a picture made with Deborah the Explorer, and he's been replaced by Maximo. Now it's time to leave the alligator farm and head to Fort Mantanzas National Monument. When we arrive at Fort Mantanzas National Monument, we find out that it's closed for the time being. and we try to figure out how are we going to get a look at the fort itself, which is usually a boat ride out into the marsh, but the boat isn't going right now. We look at the outside of the visitor center and then cross the highway over to the beach that is attached to the fort. After looking at the beach, we drive down a little ways and turn into the Southeast Intercoastal Waterway Park. They have a boardwalk that maybe we can see the fort from here. As we look out over the coastal marshes, over there on the horizon, that is the fort, that little block area. It's not a very big fort, but was used to protect this area. This is what it looks like from an internet picture. And you climb these steps into it, and this is the only room in the whole fort. And now it's time to head further on down the coast. We're going to speed this up a little bit so we can see more territory and look at what it looks like as we go further south. These are some of the mansions and places where the rich people live. And then it's time to turn around and head back the other way. On the way back, we notice some many boats going along the intercoastal waterway, and at one of the sandbars, they're having a huge party. All those out there are boats with people in them. Thousands of boats, it looks like to me. We decide to shop for a few seashells Deborah would like to have, so we pull into one of the stores. Now we're going to drive by the St. Augustine Lighthouse and Maritime Museum. You see it there on the left. We're not going to stop and go in, just look at it from the outside. Along the way, we see another dolphin mailbox. And now it's time to head back to our hotel. To get there, we have to cross the Bridge of Lions. We drive by the fort we saw yesterday, Castillo del San Marcos National Monument, and head on into downtown. As we head back to our hotel, we notice there's the old jail, and there's some people working on the chain gang. and then we head on towards our hotel.
First school for the blind.
And then we arrive at our hotel, and this brings us to the end of day 30.